What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cracker Hunters. I'm Carolina Hitman.
I'm Anubis.
And today we're going to be going, well, we did a video last year sometime about the top 10 Quarter of the Dead. And with the new releases of the version 2s of a lot of the statues and a few...
Bust.
Yeah, a few bust and it's been several releases since then. So we wanted to update our top, well, what we're going to do is we're going to do two separate videos because me and Anubis both have two separate top 10s. So today we're going to be doing my top 10 Quarter of the Dead statues. Revised.
Nice.
So, yeah, so we're going to just kick this thing off real quick. So, you ready to get started?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be introducing number 10 in a second. So, everybody, coming in at number 10 is Zial, and this is her bust.
It's an awesome bust.
Yes, it is. I think this is, I have the Oglaville bust as well, but this one to me outshines that one easily. And this has been my top 10. I mean, this has been my number 10. I think the detail in the bust is amazing. I love the little dangly things right here.
The little skulls in her collarbones.
Right.
Teeth.
Everything. Like, I love this one, man. This is one of the best busts I have in my collection. I don't have many, so
I feel like
by default.
I feel like it represents the Bone faction.
I think it represents it very
straight,
well. Right.
Like the best way you could represent the Bone faction.
And I love that because it gives you a close-up because I have the premium format one too, but this one gives you a very close-up look at her face as far as all the details in her crown and everything. And it looks like the crown is hammered into her skull, which is one of my favorite things about it.
Either that or it's just her skull's grown around it.
Oh, yeah, one or the other.
Yeah.
So like I said, so this is my number 10. I know some people may disagree, because hey, I would love to know your top 10s.
Yeah.
But this is coming in at my number 10. All right, everybody, coming in at number 9 is Oglaville and Scratch. Now, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's a big statue, man.
It is heavy as shit.
Yeah, it's cool to look at, man. There's a lot of stuff in this.
And the reason why this is my number 9, man, I just love the detail and I love the way they made the basis for Scratch and Oglaville connect, so you can tell that they're with each other. But I love the dual blades, the detail in the blades because it looks like some kind of judgment going on in his blades.
Yeah, like one of the battles he's been through, or maybe he just happened to stumble in on this and was like, all right, well, it's time for y'all to be judged.
Yes. Like I said, and this is an overall good looking statue. Like I said, there's a lot of detail in it and there's a lot of weight to him.
Yeah.
Like his base isn't that particularly detailed, which I don't think that he needs one. He's just an executioner and he's big and huge and those big ass swords.
And you know, his cloak too, it's all tattered and torn like it should be.
Yeah, like you could tell it's been drug on the ground as he walks behind him.
Yeah.
Well, as he walks, it's dragging behind him and everything. And I love the detail in Scratch because one thing I noticed, I think you want to point it out to me, is where he has hands for feet.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's just
weird.
creepy.
It really is. That's some weird shit.
That's like, yeah, that's just creepy.
Just imagine you having a hand for a foot.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stuff you can do with a foot hand. I'm not saying it's not, but it don't make it any less weird.
Yeah, apes and monkeys show us that.
But yeah, so Oglaville and Scratch coming in number 9 for me.
Yeah.
So everybody coming in at number 8 is the second version of Gethsemane.
There's a lot of cool stuff in this.
There is. And the fact that this one is so low down on my list lets you know that the quality has risen with every piece in the Quarter of the Dead. And I think some of the originals still look better than the version 2s.
Yeah, mainly just one.
Yeah, mainly just one, yes. So like I said, this coming in my number 10. I think there's a lot of detail in it. You know, I love the regal / warrior look that she has going on here.
Yeah, ready for battle.
Yes, and I love the fact that it's showing off her necromancy as well.
Yeah,
and luckily I got the exclusive with the knife. So yeah, I love the base. Man, that base is awesome. I love it, just the different colors.
Yeah, that's one of the coolest bases.
And especially the skulls and stuff coming out of the base and all that.
It's like she's walking on the well of souls.
Yep. So like I said, this one's one of my favorite ones. The fact that it's so low and it's only number 8 should tell you that all my other ones, man, the quality that this line has, that something so good like this can be ranked so low.
I know. I just think this one. I do think this is a better quality statue than the first version.
And I see where because I think someone else agreed with you that they like version 1 better.
Yeah, it's just more beautiful.
And I can understand that. You know, just for me, I love the warrior poses from the second versions that they've been coming out with lately.
The cool ass bone knife is pretty legit too.
I'm a fan of like I said, the necromancy. I thought that was awesome.
I think her face sculpt too is better in this one.
I think so too.
In the version 1.
For me, I think so too. But yes, everybody. So coming in at number 8 is Gethsemane version 2, and this one is called Gethsemane Shaper of Souls. No, wait, Shaper of Flesh. Shaper of Flesh. There we go. Yep. So that's number 8. So everybody coming in at number 7 is Zial, the premium format one. Now this one is this one is so much detail in this.
I know, it's just hard to, it's really kind of a little bit overwhelming. I mean, you got all the bone detail and all the little skulls. Like, I mean, look, there's a little skull right here on her shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love the souls coming out of the scroll that she's reading or has. Because she's the one I think that's responsible for making the laws in the underworld and stuff like that.
Well, yeah,
and you can tell
scrolls right here.
Right. So like I said, there's a lot of detail, man. They did such a good job on this one. This is one of my favorite ones in my collection.
They did a good job with their clothes too.
I think so too, because they actually did it apart, like you like, where it's out to where you can still see the detail on her legs and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, there's not really much on the back of her legs.
Her feet are.
Yeah, her feet are fucked up.
Yeah, I hope if I ever get feet like that, just kill me.
You probably
just
That's messed up. She's messed up character. I mean, I love her, man. She's cool looking.
Oh yeah, I love all the little things that they have because this is metal too. Oh, so just all the little things they have, like the chains wrapping around her arm and the things dangling on her back, and it's just a lot of detail. I'm a big fan of her staff too, with the screaming skull, whatever you want to call that. So this is easily such a good piece.
I think the mold on this one I think it's probably one of the better molds that they've made.
Right.
Because, I mean, all the little details you have to do to make her flesh seem like bone.
Right. It's awesome paint, man. They did a really good job simulating her entire body basically being bone.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is, like I said, so this is easily one of the top ones, just not top enough to make the top 5.
Well, I mean, even if one of y'all do pick it to be the top 5, it's definitely.
Oh yeah, like I said, this is all subjective, and I would never be mad at anybody, man, for putting her higher.
Right.
And so, like I said, it's all a personal preference thing. That's what this video is about.
I do like what they did better with her on her face rather than what they did with the bust. Is they gave her the little blue eyes.
Yeah, that's the only thing I wish would have been on the bust too.
Yeah.
But I can understand why it's not. But yes, so coming in number 7, Zial. So everybody, coming in at number 6 is Death. And yeah, Master of the Underworld. And this one, man, it was right now I have him posed with
the bone mask.
The bone mask from I forgot what the name of it was 3 sets of masks that just came out. Aspects of Death mask collection. So I'm just posing him with the Bone Faction mask right now. But yes, this is man, one of the things that stood out to us when we first reviewed this one, man, is just all the detail on his vestments and everything.
His armor.
And I think one of my only complaints was they didn't take the opportunity to make this Well of Souls light up. I think that would have really made it stand out a lot more if they'd have made it light up.
It's almost like a little see-through, like fluorescent or whatever. Is that the right word?
No, not fluorescent.
Well, it's kind of like see-through or whatever. You can see, you can see light through it. So I mean, all you got to do is just get like a little light bulb or something
That's true,
behind
yeah.
it. That would, but I mean, it seems like it could have just been lit up because.
That's what I would prefer. I'd prefer to see a light up base.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do the count of the skulls one day, man.
Oh, we will.
I just don't know how we're gonna be able to do it because
we're
there's
gonna
got to
do
be
it.
at least 30 skulls right here.
Oh, we'll figure out a way. Yeah, so that video is coming. The skull count on the Quarter of the Dead so far. But yeah, man, this one is, like I said, I think it's like about 30 inches tall.
Yeah.
So it's one of the bigger ones, but it's not as big as it seems because the inch or
scythe.
two is the scythe, yeah. But
Which is metal.
Yeah, which is metal, by the way. So yeah, like I said, this is one of the best ones in the Quarter of the Dead. And for death, you kind of had to make that scythe metal. I mean, anything less than that would have been an insult to him.
I mean, even the little weight on his hood's metal.
Right.
You know?
So we have it's a really good detailed statue, especially with the aspects of death mask collection. You can pose it with any mask that you want to, especially from each one. Then there's one for each faction. So yeah, this one is. Yeah, this one.
I think it's a great.
Just
portrayal.
a little bit below. It's a little bit for me, a little bit below top 5, but it's still right there.
It's definitely a great portrayal of death.
I think so too. I'm glad they did their own unique thing.
Right, rather than
with
just
him.
the Grim Reaper.
Right. So I do like how they did that, and I love the design decision and the design of Death himself.
And the multiple masks.
Yes,
I love that idea too.
Me too. So yes. So coming in at number 6, everybody, is Death, Master of the Underworld. So everybody coming in at number 5 is Cleopas.
Man,
Yeah.
she's cool.
Like this one, I love the Egyptian look.
I know.
That was one of the main things I loved about this one when I first reviewed it and when it first came out. Did we review this one together?
No.
Okay, so we got to go back and review this one together then. But yes, one thing that was the main thing I loved about it was the Egyptian nature of the statue.
theme.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, dude. Everything about her is pretty awesome, dude. The base is cool too, for real. I mean, you got
Especially with all the little
scarabs.
scarabs.
Little scarabs, and not only that, it's almost like they got like a Court of the Dead hieroglyph kind of thing going on
Right.
here. That's different. I really enjoy the hieroglyphics.
And it comes with a separate face, which I don't have on me right now. I packaged it up because I prefer to do it with the mask version.
The death mask.
Yes. So like I said, this was awesome. Her staff, man, with the screaming face on there.
Yeah.
And her holding that
snake thing.
skeletal snake. Even the dreads in the back of her head, man, they did a good job on that as well. So I love the vestments.
They look dirty.
The only thing, like I said, I know you probably hated that is the fact that it covered up her legs and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, but there's not really. Well, actually, there kind of is. She got little scarabs on her feet.
Right.
You know, like emblems.
Oh, okay.
From her sandals or whatever.
Right.
I mean, they're cool, man. Little beetles. And you know, another thing too is her crown or helmet or whatever that is. It reminds me of an Egyptian asp.
Oh yeah, I like that. Yes. So like I said, man, this is one of my this is top 5 for me. This is beat out everyone underneath it. And as we're getting closer to the one, you can see, man, that each one gets better than the other one.
Yeah, and you know, not only that, her skin almost looks like it's mummified.
That's true. Yep, you're right.
You know, this one is one of the ones. There's a few of the statues in the Court of the Dead line that the more you look at it, the more shit you find. And this one's definitely one of those. Sometimes it's, you know, they're not as much as they appear, but these top 5, the more you look at them.
Yes, the better they get each viewing.
I mean, look at her hand gauntlets and her fingernails.
Right. So man, yeah, I forgot about her fingernails being that long, which is creepy.
Which is only on the one hand. Her other hand, her fingernails aren't.
Oh yeah, and that to fit in that glove, or that gauntlet, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. So man, this is, like I said, this is one of my best ones. So that's the reason why we got it at number 5. Well, I have it at number 5.
Yeah, it's cool. Cool to look at.
So number 5, everybody, Cleopas. So everybody, coming in at number 4 is Mortal. And this one was recently released, so I think sometime late last year. So this is a more recent one. And the reason why I put this one at my number 4, man, just for it's the amount of detail
Yeah.
this statue has.
It's insane, all the detail in his armor.
And that's what, man, I'm telling you, man, like all the etching and everything that had to go into him, man, I can see why he cost as much as he did, which it wasn't expensive. Well,
But still.
yeah, but still. Yeah, I mean, just so much detail in his armor and his just. Only thing I was not a fan of, which was his sword, because it's
Yeah.
not metal. But with it being like it is, I can understand the way they had it, but I just wish it would have been portrayed as metal a little bit better.
In one of our other subs, he was talking about how, like, you know how the skeleton warriors are always like cannon fodder?
Right.
I don't think that they would waste their time on something like that with him. I
Right.
mean, you know he's got to be some kind of high ranking.
Oh, yeah, he's a
Because-
general.
Yeah, just because, I mean, look at all the detail on his armor. You know,
Right.
he wouldn't be just some normal warrior.
That, and I love it was confusing. I still haven't figured out the reason why, but I love the chain hands behind them. Maybe they got a mind of their own, just want to do their own thing, and it's
Yeah.
like, nah, we gotta tie y'all up. Y'all get a little rowdy.
Well, I don't know. I mean, even if they got a mind of their own and you're in the middle of a fight,
That's
you
true.
be kind of wanting their help, unless he doesn't really need it.
Right. Like I said, man, for me, like I said, this the amount of detail in the armor, man, it's amazing. Like I don't even want to imagine the hours spent etching all the symbols, all the skulls, everything into his armor.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty impressive. Not only that, the base is pretty cool to look at too. It looks like dirt.
Spinal, like ribs and spine on the back of it.
Yeah.
I mean, they did a good job on this one, and with him being so tall, I can understand the price that they had to put on there, but yeah, that's the reason why he's my number 4, man. Just the amount of detail
And the
on his armor
wings.
and the wings,
Man,
just everything.
Everything.
Like it's just immensely detailed, and I wasn't expecting that much detail in his armor when I purchased him, but I was pleasantly surprised when we opened him
It's
up.
a nice little happy surprise.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
so it's like me and Anuba said in our review, like it's almost overwhelming. Like it's almost that to the point where it's too much, but they didn't cross over it. Like it's just right there.
Yeah, hit that line. Perfect.
Yeah, they hit it perfect. So this is the reason why Mortal Gold, he's coming in at number 4. All right, everybody. So coming in at number 3 is Kaiya, and this is the version 2 of her. Yeah,
What's that, the fallen angel or something?
something like that. I forgot the name of what this one is.
Warrior or something?
Yeah, but to me, they improved on every aspect of Kaiya's from her first version.
Yeah.
Like, of course, if you ever watched our review, the demon head is just
Way
that thing
better.
is so well done, and that was the exclusive. So I was one of the ones who got the exclusive. And one of the reasons why I love this one too is the fact that they made instead of having to switch out heads, they just made this to where you could take the mask off, which that was an excellent design decision by Quarter of the Dead and Sideshow. But man, just this thing, man, the paint application, the warrior pose, like I can't see anything that I would see wrong with it. Like this is one of the reasons why it's in my top 3. Like to me, this one is so amazing.
It's just, I mean, it's an amazing looking statue. From the model that they got, I don't know what she does, but she's got to be.
She worked out.
Yeah, she got to be working out like every day at the gym. But still, I mean, she's perfect build. They've improved, because you can kind of tell in the version 1 that she's a warrior, but in this one really kind of
it
kicks
brings
you
it
in
home.
the face.
Yeah, because you tell all the different muscle structure. Like that's one of the things I love about this one is like the shading was so well done that it highlights all the different muscle tones, especially from the battle pose.
Yeah.
Like this is easily one of my favorites. Not just in
Look at her back right there.
I know,
look at all the
deltoids and all,
muscle, all the,
like it's just this one isn't just one of my favorite Quarter of the Dead. It's actually one of my favorite statues I have in my collection.
The only problem I think I see is that with the exclusive, the demon head
It doesn't match the base.
doesn't
as much.
match. Yeah, the base has got like these angel wings, but I mean, it's
Right.
got the demon head holding up where the wings come from.
And that's fair enough. But the demon head is so cool, I don't even
really
give a
is.
shit.
It
Just, it really does.
The cool factor on it is outweighs the
Oh,
making
yeah.
sense part.
Easily, man. Like I said, this is This is easily one of my favorite pieces in my collection. And the first version of Kaiya was one of my favorites, just for the color tone and everything like that.
Yeah, they really did really well with her.
Especially with the highlighting, like the way the blood is darker and gets lighter as it goes up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this is easily one of my favorite statues.
I love the tattoos on her face too,
Right.
man. That's cool.
So yeah, everybody. So coming in at number 3, Kaiya version 2. So everybody, coming in at number 2 is Calabar, the Death Siren, which is the first version of Calabar. Yeah, this has remained in my top 3 since I purchased this. No matter what's come out.
Yeah.
The base alone, man.
It's hard to beat this one.
It really is. I love the detail on the base, and like there was a lot of things that I didn't even notice at first that Anubis showed me, like her having the suckers on her hand while she's in the water. You know,
The translation of the underwater versus above water.
Right.
I mean, it's awesome. Plus the green and
and
blue.
that's exactly, and that's another thing I loved about it was the stark contrast between her being above water and her being below. Because above she's all pretty and beautiful, and below not so much. Yeah, not so much. But I love like her face sculpt, man, was amazing. And
Yeah.
I love how they were able to simulate the wet look on her hair as she was just coming out.
That's actually perfect how they did that. I mean, it's kind of amazing how they did that.
And plus, you know, we're able to remove, which I don't know the proposals with that one because it's a little pervy. Not pervy, but
It kind of is.
I won't say you don't want kids coming out here seeing just naked breasts. You know, you want.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I wouldn't bring kids down here anyway, because kids are destructive.
Yeah, they are. And I hate to have to kill somebody's kid. But yeah, so you can pose it with that, you know, just the little hook right there. But yeah, that's the color tone and that amphibian look. Like I like the version 2 of her, but it doesn't come for me. Version 1 just outshines that one. Like each version has its own unique thing.
Yeah.
But I think overall, version 1 is probably the better version.
I think because of this one, it's just so much in the base.
Yeah, it really is.
There's so much more rather than version 2.
Right.
You know, I mean, you got like the dead bodies, you got the
can,
coral or whatever the hell that is,
and not even just the dead bodies, but then you can show that they're decaying.
Yeah. The skin slip.
They got that bluish
bloated
hint. Yeah, for I guess some of her stealing their souls or something like
and,
that.
And you know they're all bloated and stuff,
right,
underwater, and it just actually the pose itself is like an underwater. I mean, it looks like it's underwater, like they did with Slaughter on the Pacific Rim.
And two, like I just love this. Like before, like I said, just the stark contrast between how beautiful she is above water compared to the hideous.
It almost makes you wish they would have done the whole thing underwater just to see what her face would look like.
That's actually a good point. I would love to see what she looked like, her complete body underwater. Sideshow, get on it. I mean, quarter dead.
Yeah, we need a version 3.
Something. Or a bust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
A bust of her underwater.
I don't know. I don't know if that would work because it would take away the coolest part about her.
I don't know. Well, I mean, that didn't take the cool. I mean, the version 2 is still amazing. I mean, it's still a good one.
Yeah, but I mean, she got her tail.
Well, that's true. Yeah. I think that you're right. That probably wouldn't knock away the coolest thing about her.
Yeah.
So she probably wouldn't be one of the ones that probably would need a bust.
I don't know if I'd risk that.
Yeah. I get your point on that one. That's a good point. But yeah, so this piece is amazing, and this is the reason why Calabar, Death Siren comes in at my number 2. So coming in at number 1, which is anybody who's seeing me, listen to me and hear me review Quarter of the Dead and all that. Of course, coming in at number 1 is Mel of Estrus. For me, nothing has topped this. And again, this is a personal preference, but for me, nothing that the Quarter of the Dead has brought out so far has topped this one right here, man. Just all the different colors.
Is it Quarter of the Dead or the actual all of them?
No, Quarter of the Dead. Yeah, I think the Quarter of the Dead, nothing's come close to matching. For me, it's come close to matching this one.
Not even like the Predators or anything?
I said Quarter of the Dead.
Oh, well, I didn't know if you
pay attention.
Overall also.
Now, overall, there's a couple that I would put in front of them.
Not many.
Not that many. Yeah, it's only a couple that I would put in front of him. But yeah, just the base is so well done and so detailed. Man, the scrolls with him ripping them apart in the different color schemes and the angel and the demon fighting
things coming out.
Right, it's just, man, like whoever designed this, man, should have got a raise. Like it's to me, that it's that well done.
The artist who designed this.
And the thing is like the crazy thing is the base is so amazing and Mel of Estrus himself is so amazing. So they both not counteract, but what's the word I'm looking for? Complement each other. Like the base and the statue itself complements each other so well.
There's so much stuff in the base.
It really is. It's so much, man. Like the melting candles, the books, the keys, the skulls.
The skulls with demon horns.
Yeah, it's so much in this base. And I just love the way the color schemes is, you know, especially the reds on his skull, like the skulls on his jester hat. I got the exclusive, so it actually comes with another face to put in.
That's a skull.
Yeah, that's a skull.
Yeah, go figure.
So man, it's just so much detail in this one piece.
I think a lot of I'm like super impressed with the way they simulated the melted wax.
Yes.
I mean, that can't be easy.
It can't be. And I would have loved to have seen actually some of them light up. I would have loved to have seen that.
Oh, like a little flame on something like that. That'd be cool. And you know, not only that, the things like the demon and the angel coming out of the scrolls.
Right.
Man. I know they're real fragile and
plasticky, but it makes sense.
They look cool.
Yeah, they do.
They really did a good job with making this look like it is one of the better statues.
Period. Like, for me, I think Mel of Estrus is easily top 10 statues that Sideshow Collectibles has come out with in the last couple of years. Like I've yet to see a base that matches his and just all the originality and things that they put into this. I've yet to see one that I'd easily put this in the top 10 that they've come out with easily the past couple of years.
Yeah, and you know, there's another thing too, is like, I mean, where does he actually fit in? You know, in the war.
He's more like just the jester, and he's more like he's crazy, but
you know what he kind of reminds me of a little bit? It's the Cheshire Cat.
Okay, yes.
Kind of like in the middle.
And the colors is okay, yeah, exactly.
Kind of like maybe that's kind of like what he is.
Maybe, but I know he's a jester in there. But yeah, I mean, for me, like I said, this so far nothing has come out to top Mel of Estrus. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, and they've taken a lot of liberties with him too, man. They've done a lot of stuff that's pretty risky. You know, going with like a Joker or a Jester, that's kind of risky, and they did it so well. Like
as soon as when this first came out, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, yeah, I gotta have that one.
Yeah,
like, the look of it caught my attention,
just awesome.
Just like that. And there's a reason why I think this piece. I know the exclusive is, and I think the regular version may be sold out or getting close to, but this is like, if you are a fan of horror statues, Court of the Dead, or just statues in general, this is a statue I can easily recommend just because of its unique look, and it's a conversation starter. Like as soon as someone sees, like, man, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I love about it.
What the hell is his job?
Yeah,
you know?
Right. So I mean, it's just so unique looking, and that's why it's number one for me. I hope Court of the Dead tops this one eventually, but so far I've yet to see anything top this one as being my favorite
Unless they
one.
have like a version 2 of him.
I can't wait to see what it does.
It'd have to be pretty amazing.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Yeah. So everybody, you've stuck with us and went through my top 10 Court of the Dead statues. I don't know where if you agree or where. For me, I want to know in the comment section which on both parts, because we're going to do Anubis is next. But let us know what order would you put your top 10 out of all the Court of the Dead statues. That's actually one thing I'm interested in seeing, is because I know I have a lot of subscribers who are big fans of the Court of the Dead. I want to know what your top 10 is. Nice, because you've seen you've seen mine. You'll see Anubis's pretty soon. So man, just let us know what's your top 10 Court of the Dead.
I would want to say and why, but that would be a really long comment.
It would be. That's fine. I love long comments. I love reading them. But yeah, just let us know what your top 10 is in the comment section.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So that's the end of this video. We thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification button to get notified of our future videos. But I'm Carolina Hitman.
I'm Anubis.
We'll see y'all next time. Peace.